The man has arrived.
And the WWE Universe is on their feet.
Making her way to the ring from Dublin, Ireland, the man, Becky Lynch.
A woman who has devoted her career to elevating the women's division.
Arguably the hardest working competitor in the women's division.
And she's also a leader, and she's a trailblazer. Became the first women's double champion when she beat Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania.
Yeah, but every once in a while, that much confidence can be detrimental, especially when you're a target. Everyone wants to make a name off of the man.
Mommy is out for blood tonight.
Isn't she always?
And her opponent from Adelaide, Australia, Rhea Ripley.
Guys, we talk so often about having a killer instinct, but this woman needs something even darker than that tonight.
Indeed, Michael, you need to tap into something sinister, something primal. You are essentially putting them inside the object of their demise.
Which begs the question, does this woman have the capacity to do just that tonight?
Corey, how do you prepare for Becky Lynch in this match tonight?
That may be the unanswerable question, Cole, because when you're dealing with Becky Lynch, she's more than a competitor. You are facing off with a driving force in the history of women's wrestling.
Is a casket match. There are no pinfalls, submissions, disqualifications, or countouts. The only way to win is for a superstar to force their opponent inside of the casket. After closing the casket lid shut, the remaining superstar will be declared the winner. Now, let the match begin.
One of the most infamous stipulations in all of WWE. This is a casket match. To win, you must lay your opponent into the casket and successfully close the lid on him.
You have to lay your opponent to rest, so to speak. No one's getting in that casket quietly. This match is going to be hard fought, hard won, and full of brutal attacks.
No DQ.
Hold on, she could be looking for a submission move here. Can they get the grip locked in? Might tap here, and she breaks her own submission hold. We don't see that often.
That can either psych out her opponent or come back to bite her. There goes all our notes and monitors.
This table's about to serve a very different purpose. Whoa! Slingshot sent on to the outside. Throwing all caution to the wind and flying around like a bat out of hell.
The casket looming over these competitors. That has to be weighing heavy on their minds, Corey.
Of course it is, Cole. Death is something everyone fears because no one can escape it. This match plays on the most common of fears. Facing that fear head-on is the only way to come out ahead tonight.
She's back in the ring now.
Hooking it up here. What's next?
Up handle suplex.
showing up high with the punch. Boom.
Can they close the casket? But the opponent...
Close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive? And this one might be headed ringside. What's she looking for under the ring?
Wait. She grabbed a shovel? Why?
Oh, heavy contact into the steel steps.
Showing off their deadlifting prowess and just tossing their opponent like they're nothing.
Just got thrown around like a sack of you-know-what. A defensive elbow to the gut ends that.
Oh, she's had a lot thrown her way already.
And that unrelenting drive of Becky just paid off.
Counters!
Setting up, the inverted figure 4 leg lock. That's gotta hurt.
She had that scouted.
Oh my gosh.
Hoisted up high here.
Dropped face first onto the casket.
Able to prevent Rhea's attack.
Becky Lynch looking for the disarmer.
She's trying to slip out of this submission.
No ropes within reach. No mercy need to be.
She releases the hold.
No harm in changing things up if a submission isn't working the way you want it to.
Becky Lynch looking to secure the win. And the manhandle slam.
This could be the opening she needs to wrap this thing up.
The only opening she needs to think of now is opening that casket and slamming it shut on her opponent.
Whoa.
Stomping. Ouch.
Carefully measured knee drop.
Ooh, man.
Drop kick from behind.
Ouch. Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch. Uh-oh. Saw it coming and slowed it down with the back elbow. Using the elbow to escape the attack.
Bang! Setting them up for the inverted figure 4.
Time to tap, tap, tap.
Clearly hoping something nefarious is beneath the ring.
Oh no, come on, don't use a sledgehammer. Think of the children.
Setting up for something here. Dump right into the casket. Shut the lid.
Desperately trying to force the casket closed. Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
And goes back into the ring here.
Sent into the ropes and a sharp elbow to the back.
Carried in a jeopardizing position here. Into the casket. If they close the top, this one's over.
the casket closed to end this. And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous. Sliding back in under the ropes.
Becky Lynch looking for it.
Handle slam.
They are primed for the casket now.
But after that move, do you have the energy to get them in?
Not looking good. In this position.
As their opponent, almost into the casket, and now they are. All you gotta do is shut the lid. Well, we've got a struggle on our hands to close the casket.
They may survive. They're fighting. Slamming the lid shut, and there's the winner.
What an unbelievable battle.
Here is your winner, the man, Becky Lynch.
The man came around to take down the Eradicator. What a match.
Well, Rhea Ripley came into this one ready for a fight, but in the end, Becky Lynch just seemed to want it more.
Yeah, Becky was the hungrier competitor this time around, but I have no doubt that Rhea will be